Morning, welcome back to the vlog. Just got back from doing the groceries. I think you would have heard some, hopefully you would have heard some footage. Yesterday I was in the craft room for a few hours sewing, and I had the window open because it's this weird weather here. It's like hot, cold, humid, anyway. And there was a right racket outside, like really loud, and I realised, I thought it was like squeaking at first, and I realised it was birds. And there's a fairly biggish tree across the road from us, but then really like out past the street, there's a huge tree, and it was just full with starlings and the noise coming from it. And then all of a sudden, because I actually remember it caught my attention, and I was like, what's that? And then all of a sudden it just went shoom, silent. All collectively, shoom, silent. And it was quite eerie. I was like, that's weird, really strange. Anyway, I'm up early today because I'm off to the art centre shortly. Lawrence and I were just leaving to go and do the groceries, the big shop. And we walked out and the noise. And I said to Lawrence, oh my gosh, there must be like a colony of them roosting in these two trees. And so anyway, we've just got back from shopping and they were still there. They're still all sort of waking. So I hope you could hear it on camera because my gosh, it was loud. Anyway, I'm just back from shopping. I was trying to think if there was anything interesting to show you, but I don't think there's anything. This is quite nice. The Dutch love what they call like flour, which is a little bit like cold custard, like a pudding. They love it. And William likes this one, flour flip, and it's 3 flavours in one. This one's made with half fat. Is it half? I don't even know what the English word is for half fat. Yogurt or low fat. I don't know. You know what I mean. Yogurt and the flour, which the custard bit is vanilla with so it's yogurt, vanilla, and red fruit sauce. Oh, struggled with that. So that's what it looks like. He loves it. So, and it's called, they do like double flour, which is like a chocolate and vanilla. And then they do flour with like crunchy biscuits or chocolate bits, or the Dutch love it. Sorry, I'm rustling. I'm seeing if there's anything else here that's remotely foreign that you might like to see. Not really. I've bought, I'm going to take some, these are Spanish tapas sausage fouet, I don't know how you pronounce that. So I bought some of these. These are for Sunday night. I'm having like a little drinks and nibbles after the art routes close. Sorry, I can't get my words out today. These are olives with white cheese, so like a feta kind of thing. So I'm taking nibbles. Oh, they're really greasy. Just 1 minute. Daxter's wanting to go out. I'm not seen him for a while. Come here. Come here. Oh, here he is. Hello to everyone. Oh, his ears are back. He's still purring. Hello everyone. He loves a good ear rub, don't you? I shouldn't pick you up really. I'm wearing black. You're just so cute. Oh, I love this cat. Yes. Okay. Oh. Okay, now I'm full of cat hair. Okay, sorry, he wants to go out. Okay, maybe we get some planes taken off. Don't see anything else interesting to show you. Hold on. Oh, these are quite interesting. I'm taking these to the workshop as well, putting them in bowls. These are called borrel noten. Borrel is like a drinks and bites kind of party, nibbles. If you say to somebody, do you want to come for nibbles, then you would serve nuts and chips and olives and stuff. They call them happies as well. I don't even know what that means. These are really nice. These are peanuts, and they've got like this crispy shell around them. So I've gone for the cocktail flavour, and then it's coming up that time of the year. The shops have already been busy with things for Sinterklaas. If you don't know, on the 5th of December, St Nicholas, Sinterklaas, distributes gifts to the children with his helpers, who are called Pete's. They're all called Pete's. It's a little bit like an early Christmas for small children. However, many adults do celebrate it, and they give something, adults, if you want to celebrate, they give what they call surprises, which is they'll make a model of some description out of paper mache, cardboard boxes, whatever, and it's usually made in a theme of something you like. So for example, when the boys did them at school, the schools also do it, you get like a little ticket, a surprise of who you've got to make a surprise for. And so the boys made out of cereal packets, I made, 1 year, or quite a few years, they've had like a football shirt, like a 3-dimensional football shirt of like their favourite, like an Ajax player, or the kid's name and a number on it of their age. 1 year William had a little girl, I made a model of an ice skate because she liked ice skating. What else? Oh gosh, I've lost count. Actually, I might have filmed 1 year. William had a kid who liked Harry Potter, so I made a Harry Potter trunk. I've made the piñata from Fortnite, is it? I've lost count of how many I've made. Anyway, that's the surprise, and then in it should sit a gift, but also funny things, you know. There's a lot of humour involved with it, and then you also make a gedicht, like a short humorous poem, not quite a limerick, but you know, a funny humorous short poem about the recipient of the surprise. Got there in the end. But that's the 5th of December, and it's called Pakjesavond, so like packages evening. But Sinterklaas lives in Spain, and he comes on his steamboat, on his white horse Americo, with all his helpers, the Pete's, and they arrive like, I don't know, a couple of weeks, I forget, sometime in November. They arrive early. And then Sinterklaas is watching all the children. He has a big book with everybody's names in it and what if they've been naughty or good. And then the build up to Sinterklaas, the kids, you know, they can put their shoe out in front of the fire, if you have one, just out overnight. And maybe when they get up in the morning, you're lucky and you get a little treat in your shoe. And there's all kinds of little poems and songs they can sing and music they can dance to. And the Pete's have got like a naughty element around them as well. So, you know, sometimes when they get up in the morning, there'll be like a little gift in the shoe. I'm talking like, I don't know, a chapstick or blowing bubbles or a balloon, you know, that small gifts. But they would have done something naughty. They would have like trashed something. A little bit like some kids do, like the naughty elf on the shelf kind of thing. So that's what the Pete's do. And the Sinterklaas is not like, he's tall and slim. He looks like a bishop, you know, he's got like a red mitre and the beard. So he's like a skinny Father Christmas. And he's a kindly person, but got a bit of a sarcastic sense of humour to him. He can tell a few sort of cheeky jokes. So he's not the sort of fat, warm, cuddly, fuzzy Father Christmas that, you know, you would think he is. No, he's the opposite of that, but he's a nice chap. Anyway, the point in getting to the story, bear with me. One of the treats that I've been in the shops for months is the paper noches, but now for some reason the last few years they've changed them to crowdy noches, so like spice nuts. They were like pepper nuts before. I don't know why they've changed them. And you can get plain ones or you can get chocolate coated ones, and all different flavours have become a hip thing over the years. I like the chocolate coloured ones, and I like the 3 chocolate flavour. And they're basically like tiny little ginger biscuits. Very crunchy, gorgeous, so Moorish. So I bought a bag of them. Getting mixed up with my Dutch and English now. I bought a bag of them to take to the workshop, and I'll put a little bowl out for them. So these are what I bought. These are chocolate kruidennoten. So spice nuts. Kraut is like spices, you know, like ginger, cinnamon, that kind of stuff. So that's what I bought, and these are what they look like. So they're like white milk and dark chocolate. So that's what I'm taking to the workshop. And I've got some wine, obviously, and I've stocked up on my tea and coffee, etc. Right, I got there. I'm exhausted now. If you're still with me, well done. Right, I'm going to pack up everything because time's are ticking. I need to get upstairs, start packing some stuff up, and I've got some things to finish off before I leave. And then I'll go and ensconce myself in the workshop, and maybe I'll film from there. We'll see. If I get a chance over the next few days, I'll do a walk around, because I think I mentioned this already last week. They've changed all the art, so you know, there'll be nice things to look at. Okay. Enough waffling, I'll catch you later. Hope you can hear me, it's really loud. I was a bit late getting here. I wasn't late because officially it was 12 o'clock, but I was a bit late setting up. But it's really nice, and you know, it's so nice being open with Yvonne's here, Aletta, and Inika. Yvonne and Inika also paint the furniture together, so we've had quite a few visitors already, and we're not even officially open an hour, so I don't know if I'll get a chance to film the art centre really. Maybe after we close, we'll see, I don't know. Anyway, it's really hot in here, so just having a hot coffee. Yvonne's laughing at me because I'm filming. She looks very pretty today. She's got a dress on. I feel a bit underdressed. I just threw a t-shirt and jeans on. Anyway, if anything exciting happens, I'll let you know. But in the meantime, I'm going to sit and drink a coffee and just brought my knitting. I've got sock knitting. I've got my sherbet fid shawl to knit. I've got sewing, obviously, and I brought my hand stitching for the teddy bear. We'll see if we'll finish that. Even got some EPP with me in my lovely bag from Jeanette. Okay, catch you later. Just packing some stuff up to take to the workshop with me. All tangled. I just posted this on my Instagram this morning, I think. It's all cast on. I thought they were like Halloween-y themed. Oh. Seem to have lost a stitch marker in the process. Have I done that? Well, yesterday I was at the workshop. I forgot to take any stitch markers with me, and then I was like, oh yeah, I've got all my jewellery making supplies at the workshop. So I whipped up a couple of, I don't know if you can see, tiny little stitch markers. Yeah, we seem to have sort of lost one. I'm trying to attempt to do two at a time. So I'm going to do, I've just started picking up the stitches on this sock for the gusset, and then I'm going to try and knit monogamous, I can't say that word, on these to get them more or less up to the same. And then I'm pulling from the in and outside of the yarn. This is Elise, but I forget which brand. Well, the brand is Elise, but I forget which type. So I'm just taking that. I'm going to take my sherbet fish, or I'm on the last repeat of the lace, and then cause I'm doing the DK version, and then I'm on for the bind off. Oh, I'm so thrilled with that. It's not a very big shawl. Obviously it'll be bigger when it's blocked. But yeah, I'm going to take that. Didn't do hardly any knitting or crafting at all yesterday. It was so busy. And today it looks like to be another beautiful day, which means the art route is doable. The way they've planned it is it's like a bike route, and the Dutch love their bikes. So I think it's going to be really busy again today, because normally some days, like Saturday's busy, you know, people do groceries, sports with the kids, you know, catching up and stuff. So Sunday's more of a sort of recreational day in the Netherlands. So I'm hoping it's going to be another busy day. It'll be lovely. And then in the when we finish at 5, the owner of the art centre, Maurice, he's organised a little sort of after party for all the the workshop people. Last time when we had the open house, we just organised it ourselves, and we just all brought little nibbles and stuff. But yeah, this year he's doing it all, so that's really nice. And I understand, sorry, I thought somebody was coming up my path. I understand there's going to be like a coffee van there today, because of restrictions. He's had to turn our communal coffee station off. Most of us have all got tea and coffee making facilities in our, you know, on our own little sections anyway. So he's got a coffee van coming today, because they've done, I think I've shown it in one of the vlogs, they did a really nice seating area, and yeah, super happy about that. Weighed himself this morning, put a little bit of weight on, not too happy about that. But I've got these, don't know if you can see them, let's lower you. Yeah, like these indigo colour. They're like a cotton linen cropped pants. Sorry, I've got nowhere to stand and do a full shot. And they fit nicely. These used to be massive on me, and I could just pull them down, you know, without opening them. And I couldn't get in them. I could not close them, and yeah, I was really annoyed, because they're lovely. They're one of my favourite sort of loungy trousers. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to put them on, because it's going to be another warm day, and they fasten nicely, and they're a little bit sort of, oh, I've got some room. I'm so super chuffed about that. I need to keep an eye on it though, because I'm not having weight creeping back on. So anyway, I think the dryer's finished. Even though it's a nice day, I'm in a rush, you know, trying to get on top of the laundry. Otherwise I would have just put everything out in the garden, but haven't got the time. So I've got one load just finished in the washing machine. I've got to empty the dryer, load that one back in, and then I'll put another load in. So when I get home this evening, I've got a timer on my machine. I'll set it so that it sort of starts washing about 5, and then when I get home this evening after dinner, I can just unload it and get everything dry. And then I think I've got another 2 loads to wash, and then I've caught up on top of the washing. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I better get a move on, because I said I'd be there in 20 minutes. So not sure if I'll be able to do like a little walk around again. It was so busy. I'll see how it goes, but you've seen it all before. What I'll try and do, maybe when it's closed and the public have left, I'll do a walk around and we'll look at the art together. That might be something I can manage, but yeah, we'll see. I'll play it by ear. Okay, I have to go. See you later. I was so upset. Didn't sleep well last night because my bag was gone. So I'm up early, not even had a coffee yet. Got the bike out. Lawrence drove me to the art centre at pitch black at night to look, and then he went out with the dog and retraced his steps, my steps, to look for the bag. It's got my knitting in, but it's got my hand-dyed wool that I've already knitted one sock in, and it's got the rest of my labels for my project bags in. I've just phoned the office at the art centre. No, it wasn't there, so I was like, ooh. So I've just got the bike out, so I'm going to swing you round. the very messy craft room. I hope you can hear me. I'm working, obviously, and you're perched on top of one of my laptops. So yeah, I got, what happened? So after the excitement with the bag, so after the official art route had closed, Maurice and his family had organised like a little after party for the artists and everybody involved. So I didn't get home till, I don't know, it was about 7ish I think I got home. But it was really nice, and the weather was so good. It wasn't like super hot, but it was really like a nice warm sunny early autumn day. It was lovely. And then they gave out flowers to all the people that helped, and we clapped and we had wine and nibbles and stuff, so it was really nice. And it's amazing. You know, I think what I'm going to do, let me think, I'll probably put a little bit of footage, or I would have put a little bit of footage of my floor in, but then I did film the whole art centre, although I don't know what the quality's like, I've not looked at it yet. Like I did last time, I'll make a separate video just of the art room, so if anybody wants to see it, they can, and I'll give it to the art centre as well. They can use it. Not that I'm a professional videographer or anything. But I lost track of what I was saying now. Back on track. In the room, focus. Yeah, so we had the after party thing, and then obviously I came home. Lawrence made hamburgers. We usually have hamburgers on a Sunday night because it's the easiest thing, and Lawrence makes them. Woohoo! And then that was when I realised that my bag had gone. And also, what I'd remembered. So, firstly, my socks. I've got the bag here actually because I wanted to. I hadn't even opened it to check what condition it was in. It's not damp at all. It smells nice, actually, very outdoorsy. So I had some socks that I'd already cast on. They still smell quite sheepy. And then I had the rest of the yarn for the playground day socks, and this is hand dyed, and I only did one skein of this, so I've knitted one whole sock. It's the playground day socks by Lauren from Knitty Natty New. I'd already made a whole sock up. In fact, I had it as on the display stand by the hand dyed yarn at the workshop anyway, and I was like distraught. And then I realised, because I'd almost run out of sorry, ding ding ding, I'd almost run out of my labels, and I've got a stack of project bags all cut out ready to be sewn up, and I remembered I had about 10 labels at the workshop, because they take a couple of weeks to arrive, the labels. So if you've not seen them, these are my labels. So they're like embroidered with the little bee. So the last of my labels was also in that bag. I was so upset. Lawrence drove me back round to the workshop, to the art centre, about 10, pitch black, and I went inside because I've got like I've got a key to my room, but I've also got a key to the front door. Couldn't find it. Sent a message to the group app if anybody's seen it, and then Lawrence walked Jack and had a look around. Couldn't find it. And then to top it all, I think once in a month you can make an appointment with the local collection, the refuse collection people through the council, and you can put all your rubbish out on the side of the street. You just say like how many cubic meters of rubbish you've got, and it's like all big bulky furniture, household stuff, anything. And then they come around and there's a reason I'm telling this. They drive around, and it's collection day today, and I thought, oh, if it's fallen out of my bike, maybe somebody's put it on one of the rubbish piles. And so Lawrence had a look, and he said he couldn't see any of the piles. But then I thought, well, maybe somebody's found this bag and thought, that's nice, and took it thinking somebody was throwing it away. So I was really, really upset. Anyway, we have a neighbourhood app, so I put it on that. No response. And then I was like, oh, anyway. And as you saw this morning, I got up, got the bike out, literally just walked around the corner with the bike and it was sat there. So I was like, yes, I was so happy. Anyway, the reason I'm telling you about the rubbish being out on the street, because it's like half of it is just broken crap, basically. But some people throw some really good stuff away. So last night when Lawrence drove me to the art centre, we'd seen all these piles, you know, at the side of the road. And then there was I think somebody would have took it, a beautiful antique cupboard, gorgeous, like with like rounded ends to it. Somebody's had a go at painting it. That doesn't faze me. But Lawrence had seen it early and he said, oh, should we get that? And I was like, I can't do anything with it. I'd love it. It was beautiful, but let's leave it. It won't end up in landfill. Somebody would have drove by and picked it up. But there was like a wood IKEA table, a square table, perfect condition, not even wonky. And I said, oh, that's just the size I've been looking for the workshop to put in the corner for my dining station, so I can get it's big enough to put two like cooker tops on it. So anyway, he grabbed it. It's downstairs in the lounge. The kids are like, why is that old table in the lounge? So we'll move that over to the workshop this week, so I can set up my dining station finally. That'll be nice. And then the other thing, I'm really gonna have to get going. I've got my emails pinging. The other thing is, I'm sure they didn't mention it, but I'm sure I haven't mentioned it, but they said during the speeches and the announcement last night and giving the flowers out that two things. We had 900 visitors, which is just over, which is an all-time high, a record high for the art centre, because it's not very well known, and it's open to the public, but it's not like there's no foot traffic, so people just don't call in. You've got to know it's there and be there, going there for a purpose. So 900 for us is like amazing. There wasn't 900 people coming through my workshop, but a good few hundred. It was so busy, like really, really busy. But nice. It was like steady busy. But yeah, because it was such a good event, and it was, well organised, and everybody was happy, and the turnout was good. We're going to do like a little Christmas market, kind of a Christmas event thing. I think they said they're aiming for the 11th of December. So I thought that's great for me, because I'm doing more what the Dutch class as handwork. So I make some of my stuff, jewellery, not these, I make earrings, and then project bags, and I can crochet little things like brooches. So for me, that's going to be great, because there's another lady there who her workshop is only jewellery, and then Dora who does crochet. We said later, I said, ooh, that's really something for us, with all our little trinkets and knickknacks. So yeah, really excited. So nice. But my gosh, I was exhausted. And this morning, before I found my bag, I called the office at the art centre just to see if anyone had handed it in, and Johan, he was the original owner. Johan answered, and he said, no, I saw your WhatsApp. But I was talking Dutch to Johan, and I've been speaking Dutch more or less the whole weekend at the workshop. And then the cleaner arrived this morning, who barely speaks any English and zero Dutch. And I'm waffling away in Dutch to her, and then my brain was like, Dawn, what are you doing? I was like, okay, I need to reprogram my brain now. And it's so funny, I'm starting to waffle now. It's so funny that some people really had a problem understanding me, and then some people were like, oh, your Dutch is really good. And then at different points in the day, I couldn't even string a sentence together, and then I kept sort of getting this energy boost, and then I could speak it again well, and then another time I was like searching. Alison popped in for a coffee. Yvette came on Saturday, Yvette's Dutch anyway, and then Alison popped in first thing yesterday morning, and then Nicola came later in the afternoon,
who both speak very good Dutch. So when they were in and people came in, I just let them speak for me because I was like, so tired. But anyway, I said to Lawrence this morning, I think if I only spoke Dutch for 2 weeks, I think I'd be really good at it. But yeah, my brain is numb. Anyway, I need to change my gear now, get back into English mode, and I've just been doing some checks on some things, and then I've got other things to get on, and then I've got a meeting in 20 minutes, so I've got time for a loo break. If anything exciting happens, I'll take you with me.
Just at the workshop, Lawrence is putting the legs on our super expensive IKEA table that we found by the roadside. Looks like it's going to fit really well in that corner, so I'll show you what it looks like when we're finished. Morning. You might be able to hear Daxter crunching next to us. I was chit-chatting to you by the sink, which is this way to me or to you, but the blowout was terrible, so I've had to move you. You probably would have seen some footage of, I've just put my sherbet fish shawl in soak. So I've got a physio appointment in about 45 minutes, so I'm just going to give the shawl a quick wash, and then I'm going to block it really quickly on the table behind you. I'm kicking myself. It's very noisy. I'm kicking myself because we've had beautiful weather all week, and I could have blocked that shawl and put it out in the garden in the sun, but no, I left it, and now it's awful. In fact, the heating came on this morning. William and I were in the bathroom and said, oh, it's warm in here, and I switched the radiator, and it had been on. So you would have seen I've got my first woolly socks of the season on. Yes, the socks are out. Super happy that I've got a really big collection of woolly socks now. Sorry, my pocket's not the right way. Not decided if I'm going to do Vlogtober yet, because it is a busy time of the year. I'm still mulling it over. Maybe I'll do like a midweek upload. We'll see. One of the things, I had an idea, but I could do that during the Vlogmas period as well, because I'm still busy knitting. I might do a little look through of all the socks that I've knitted all year. So many of you will know I'm not really like a big pattern knitter, but I love the self-striping or self-patterning sock yarn. So yeah, maybe I'll do that over the Vlogmas period. We'll have a little looky-see, and I don't know, maybe you see some yarn that you would like to try. So yeah, anyway, I'm off to the physio, and then I need to quickly pop into the village. William and Joshua need face masks for school and college, and also public transport, and our local supermarket only has these crazy expensive ones. I think €5 for a little 10 pack of them or something like that. So as I'm already sort of midway when I go to the physio, I'm going to hop back in the car and go into the village, get some face masks for the boys. Yeah, Joshua started college, yay, yesterday. Long story, won't go into it, but he's not working at the flower auction anymore. I think he learnt some valuable life lessons. As a result, the study that he's doing, it's logistics. He goes 1 day to school and 4 days working in a logistics environment. So he met his mentor yesterday, did all the formalities, really enjoyed it, and he had a contact for somebody at the airport at Schiphol actually needing people right now. So he sent an email off, so hopefully he gets a placement to match his study before long. Let's see, fingers crossed. The other exciting thing is Lawrence and I have been discussing my birthday, and we've decided to go ahead on the 25th. I think 99% of our restrictions in the Netherlands are lifted, including the 1.5 metre rule. So we've decided I'm going to have a party here at the house, not a huge, hundreds of people, a small-ish gathering, and we're going to book a party tent to sit at the door here to make it one big long open room. If it's good weather, we can take the wall off and also use the whole garden. I'll put little fires and candles and stuff out there. Yeah, so I'm going to do that this I think this afternoon or this evening. I'll get all the invites out. Let's see. Look who I bumped into. Alison. She's not keeping the 1.5 metre rule either.
It no longer is existence in Holland today.
Today's
Fun
the
fact.
last day. We can be close now. Can you believe this weather? Sorry, a plane's just gone over. It's roasting. I had my winter boots on and sweatshirt and a jacket. I actually had my Humley Bee shawl on as well, but I took it off. I'm roasting now. You can't believe this weather. Alison thinks it's going to be nice weather, so we might try and get out on the boat. It was really fun. I bumped into Alison in the Crowdvat, which is like a drugstore, and then we went and had coffee, as you probably would have seen, and then I bumped into my old neighbour, so I had a good chat with her. And then we were just leaving, we were at the car park, and then Natalie pulled up, so we stood in the car park for another 20 minutes chit-chattering, so that was good. Alice and I bought this. We're going to do it at some point together. Paint by numbers, and it was like £2.99. It's probably really rubbish, but anyway, thought it'd be really fun to do, and you get the paint with it, so we'll see. It's cute, eh? It's probably really bad quality, but anyway. I think at this point I'll wrap up the vlog because I've still got to edit it all. If you are a new subscriber, thanks for joining. If you stick around, I'll upload the tour of the open house that we had as part of the art route at the art centre where my workshop is based, but that will be in a separate video. So if there isn't a link below, if you've already clicked the notification bell on, then every time there is a new upload, you'll be notified by the YouTube gods. And I think on Sunday, I'm going to get to the workshop and film a podcast. So midweek, there should be a podcast coming your way if you're here for the crafty stuff. Thanks again for joining. I hope you're all well. I hope you've had a good week. And I will see you in the very next upload. Take care. Bye for now. Bye.